And an adieu from Vishnu. It's the end of Persona 1. The finale, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about that week. And week of anticipation, but we're finally here. Oh, it's Mary.
With Mary, and you know,
sure
as somebody who's played Shin Megami Tensei a lot, this is rather underdone.
I'm pretty sure it's just a phase.
Yeah,
we
you
all
know
go
that.
through that. You know,
I don't know why I keep thinking this thing's a fusion between Maggie and B. Arthur.
B. Arthur? How the fuck do you get B. Arthur out of this?
The top head there, the one that looked like a butt. Its hairstyle reminded me of Arthur from the Golden Girls.
Oh, God. Oh, I just noticed the teeth on the wall there.
Yeah, it's really a macabre art set in here because of Mary's own evil or nihilistic intentions.
What's with the spiderweb couch she's sitting on?
That would be the Deva system that she's...
Cocooned.
Yeah. I was looking for the right word.
She finally found the gate to paradise.
She probably took the nihilist took the wrong meaning out of the book that TJ lent her way back in part 1.
Oops. Oh, is that what it meant? Oh, well, I'm very sorry. Here, you can have it back.
I really hope Maki isn't going to take a kind of job that requires her to read manuals in the future.
Nobody ever reads the damn manual. So here we are, final boss of the game.
Pandora. Yeah, I know, not what you were thinking, huh? This thing is just an HP sponge. There's nothing really to talk about. She'll buff up herself up and debuff you, but she can't do anything to follow up with that. What? What?
It's nothing. I've already spent too much time laughing on it. Oh, Christ. I'll tell you when the part's over, man.
Does it have anything to do with take 1?
No.
Okay.
It just happens. Nothing. Just forget it. Anyway, so you have no real strategy for this.
There's no real strategy needed.
It's not weak to anything. It's not strong.
Not weak to anything I know about. Not strong to anything I know about. All I know is that it's an HP sponge, and it just serves to waste time.
Do you happen to know how much HP off the top of your head?
No. I just never go into remembering boss HPs. Shin Megami Tensei bosses usually go for like 8 to 10,000 or so.
Yeah.
But given that you only hit like 3 digits, that's kind of really high for final boss standards.
Yeah. Well, considering you never really, you only rarely go in the quadruple digits in terms of damage output.
Yeah.
I'd imagine this thing wouldn't have any more than, say, 5,000 or 6,000.
I would say around 8,000.
Oh, okay.
I decided to use a Nightmare because I got a whole stock of them. After a while, I kind of just start to think of just going for swords to weaken it. Oh yeah, holy Vulcan.
Yeah, at that point, multi-hits really do wonders for this kind of situation.
Hey, do you think that that Pandora would actually use a little Maggie in there as a projectile attack?
Well, they give us some closure, I guess. Because at this point, yeah, Pandora absorbed Maggie, the one that summoned this thing to begin with, off screen.
Well, I would say, and worst of all, she didn't even finish.
What do you mean?
Its head is still out there.
That's not Maggie's head.
Oh, it's Mary's head.
It's Mary's head. Yeah, I was talking about Maggie.
Oh, oops.
Yeah. And again, if it was Maggie's head sticking, I'd probably be a little too more even for Atlas standards.
You are aware of what Atlas does by this point, right?
I'm looking at what Atlas does right now. You know?
Smoke! Why did I get B. Arthur's head out of that thing?
I don't know how you get the other side out of this thing. This is like the last thing that was in here.
That was just enticing. Double smile.
Well, so when the thing is communicating with us, is it the dickhead that's talking, or is it Mary's head that's
I think it's
talking?
both.
Oh, so it's like a fusion voice in a sense.
Yeah. Trying to get some answers off that quiz she did study for. Like I said, I really wish I could be more entertaining for you guys here, but there's no strategy to this one. It's not like later games in the Shin Megami Tensei series where if you didn't follow one particular strategy, you're worm chow, but...
It's very, again, but this is going into the whole thing I brought up last part when it came to, not last part, like 2 parts ago, when I was talking about just Pandora, just, in my opinion, popping up out of nowhere.
Well, she did pop out of nowhere, but it's more so that she was honestly, if Maggie didn't get so goddamn desperate and released her, we never would have fought her.
I just wish there was a little more build up to that. Like just like maybe like one or two cutscenes saying that, just like showing Maggie saying that if this doesn't work, I'm gonna have to resort to this. But we don't.
No. Wait, I think you're misunderstanding Pandora's concept here. Pandora is just like another facet of Mary, another more violent facet to her. That's it. It's just like I said about Nyarlathotep a while back. It's just like that. There's nothing about this boss that would apply to the overarching plot. It's just a concept boss of what it is. And we just witnessed. Wow.
Yeah.
That's, I feel as bad as... You remember how bad, what's his name, Samanosuke felt when he got a front row view to Hecuba transforming?
Yeah.
That.
Well, you see, the Mary penis became a vagina temporarily so she can transform into this thing.
Pandora's true form.
A butterfly.
It's symbolic.
I know. Now the intro makes sense.
By the way, I fucked this. By the way, for those of you who've played the game, and I haven't played this in a bit since, in a while ago, can probably guess in one quick turn how I'm gonna fuck this part up. Pandora has a unique gimmick. 2 turns! And Butterfly Storm. That's not good.
Yikes.
So, just like that, Chris is stoned, and Mary fell asleep. And I just healed it. Pink hair hates physical attacks. Blue hair hates magic.
Very familiar. I brought it up in the test playthrough. It's actually very similar to the Lost Number boss in Final Fantasy VII, if you've played that game, assuming you did.
I hope you all did.
I
used the wrong stone there, so I switched over.
Does it change forms whenever it feels like, or do you have to take a certain amount of HP for it to change
forms? Whenever it feels like.
Okay, so you just gotta hope you got the random number generator god is on your side.
That's an Atlas boss for you.
Well, for the sake of a let's play, let's hope it doesn't fuck you over in the ass.
Yeah, alright.
But anyway, so at the beginning, it's symbolic. It's because if you remember way back in part 1, at the beginning of the game, the first text you see is "I dreamt I was a butterfly." Is that what they're referring to? This?
The butterfly is really a big symbol in all Jungian psychology.
They're talking about Philemon?
Yeah. Yeah, the butterfly is big in their psychology. What it is exactly, I can't tell you. I'm not that versed in Jungian psychology, so.
Well, regardless of such, whether or not it's symbolic or not, it's a threat. It needs to die.
Well, it just needs to be beat back down into submission. It's a recurring trend we'll see in Personas 2 and 4.
Clip its wings.
You monster. Hang on.
Excuse me.
Excuse you. And Glacier Roll.
Glacier Roll. This is its most powerful attack, isn't it?
No, Butterfly Storm is.
You think Butterfly Storm is?
Butterfly Storm has the ability to... It's like a putrid breath. Choppity, 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 chop.
It's actually like Grand Cross that does damage.
Yeah. There you go. Hey, now you're a comparison. Now you're comparing.
Now you're comparing.
Looking for my D-Stone.
And just like the first form, no real strategy. But besides the, use this one, their hair is a different color and stuff like that.
Pretty much, yeah. That's really all there is for it. What she will do usually depends upon her hair color. Kind of like any other woman, really.
Zing.
But seriously, once her hair turns blue, she starts debuffing you.
Wing flap.
Weak physical damage.
That's what you want to happen.
Yeah. As opposed to this.
Yeah. Ouch.
Chris fell in love. To woo love.
We'll follow you forever.
Is that Chris singing?
No. That was a complete Princess Bride reference. But,
I'm a lousy nerd. Since Hey You has the most agility out of all my teammates, I'm going to have him throw up a magic card just in case.
You're dead.
Thankfully, Mary somehow still ended up being faster than Hey You's 82 plus points in agility.
well, this thing is even more of an HP sponge than the last form.
That's usually how final bosses present, though.
Yeah.
Alright, Nate, get into 6 hits. Chris, now.
Over there. For God's sakes. Oh, here we are. Changing hair color. What did she do?
That's a debuff. Strength drop.
Didn't look like it did anything.
It doesn't.
Or is there no notification?
It's no damage, but it always hits.
No, not no damage, but usually you get a notification when you're...
It always hits.
Alright, so... Because usually every other status hit you got is has like a little notification or a symbol.
No. The strength drop isn't a status. Strength drop is a debuff.
A debuff, yeah.
I'm gonna have to... I gotta teach you something about Shin Megami Tensei. Debuffs and buffs, aside from this game, rock.
Well,
As in, they will always be your deciding factor.
Well, Final Fantasy usually has that too.
Not like haste and stuff. I'm talking real manipulation of attack strength, defenses, magical power, magical defenses, speed.
What do you mean?
Agility, accuracy.
What do you mean real manipulation?
I mean, not real manipulation. Like, you know how protect is usually there, but it goes away after a while.
Yeah.
These don't go away after a while. It stays
So
until
they're
you can
permanent
actually...
bust for the battle.
Right. And she just changed her hair color. Which means she's getting a free heal courtesy of Mark and Hey Yeah. Chris will punch him later for that.
Now the battle's been prolonged by 5 fucking minutes. Yeah, this is actually the real meat of this this part, ladies and gentlemen. It's the finale, but the real meat of this is fighting this form.
Pandora.
Butterfly chick.
If we kill her, do you think we suffer a butterfly effect?
Nope. Meanwhile, I was just singing a song from Close Encounters of Their Kind.
I kind of wish I had Taru Kaja at this point, but I didn't make Viper. Oh, it's bite me in the ass.
What's the fastest here?
I don't know. I haven't taken my level 80 team to her yet. There's a really good final boss track for the PSP version. It sounds more like we're ending this, but we're still in high school. Here it's kind of idyllic and somber, and I do like it myself. You kind of want something a little more peppy for the final boss battle.
Child abuse.
No, I was thinking more along the lines of the Harlem Globetrotters theme. Hold that thought.
What are you doing?
What do you think?
Don't.
Yes.
Finale, come on.
Alright, fine. Well, which... Meanwhile, like, she's just confidently standing there instead of, like, flying around avoiding getting shot or struck.
Yeah, she makes the same exact cry every time she gets hit. No change.
Ah. No change. Guess what that does?
She doesn't have any spare change.
Oh!
Go away, you fucking bub.
I can see Pandora doing that too. I can imagine the Samurai class of Final Fantasy having a problem with that ability.
You're really just relying on visible attacks for this battle.
Well, only because she's rarely changing over from pink to blue.
More like you don't know when she's going to change from pink to blue, so you're not risking it.
Pretty much, yeah. Good thing I got the Holy Axe and the Holy Glove there, otherwise we'd be waiting at this for a while.
Yeah.
Longer.
Well, longer, yeah. That's the correct term there. Yeah. A lucky turn.
Some part of me is starting to wonder at some point if I could just put it on automatic. But so the last thing I needed was to put it on automatic, and then she switches her hair color, and then I end up healing her.
But automatic, though, I mean, is there a determined set of amount of moves that they'll do while they're automatic? Do you like set up an attack pattern?
You keep going until you hit the circle button.
So it's like auto battle in a sense.
Yeah, there you go. Oh shit.
Mark's feeling that. Ooh. Oh god, Mark, I didn't mean that.
And I hope like how I find my life orbs. There's my life orbs. There we go. Now we gotta hope it actually hits.
Gosh, you have to... I don't get that. How do you miss a revive?
Simple. When he was dying, he spasmed crazy.
So he's tossing and turning?
Yeah, he's like... Yeah, you know how like when you die, your body does some involuntary spasms?
I guess.
Kind of like that.
Was there ever a time where she did 2 butterfly storms in a row?
Yes.
It's amazing how a gimmick so simple as 2 attacks in a row can really fuck a guy in the ass.
Oh, yeah.
You're dead.
You're dead. Heal him.
You're dead, damage. Go away.
Pain, pain, go away.
I noticed a total of 3 butterflies in the background.
Oh, not this shit now.
Mesmerize?
Yeah. Charms you.
Cease heal.
I already explained that.
Did you?
Yeah. Basically what happens is that character can no longer gain HP if they're affected by it.
Hey, you said that when I was actually watching you record this.
Right.
Not what we're recording now.
Oh.
Yeah, I already said that. Off screen.
You guys just had to be there, I'm sorry.
By the way, I told you the meaning of life.
I told you the secret of how to pick up chicks.
And tonight's winning numbers.
Anyway, I have Mary healing every turn because I don't want to take that risk.
Well, no. I mean, she's mainly your healer. She's just doing her job.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the same way Rosa pretty much does nothing but healing in battles. Mary is on standby. And considering you really don't want to get hit with 2 butterfly storms in a row, or 2 glaciers in Mark's case.
Mark will go down from a friggin' wet fart.
What? It's so pathetic.
Well, that's just Susanoo's weaknesses. But that's usually the case of the Chariot Arcana. Very high power, very low defensive capabilities.
I gotta say, though, despite all the time you spent getting your ultimate personas, you're not really using them for this battle.
Well, that's only because, like I said, she's pretty much keeping it pink.
Yeah, but it's the concept of the boss alone that's preventing you from doing that. You don't want to take a risk.
Right.
But are you always like that when fighting against her?
Nah. Anyway, now that she's done wasting our time,
We will. Ooh, wow.
Mark on a good hit where the sun don't shine.
That's a critical hit, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Is there a different animation?
No, you just hear it go.
A louder sound effect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Twang.
Mary, don't be a rebel.
Don't shoot yourself.
The symbolism. Face life's problems with the bow and arrow.
Or I'll beat you in the face. And Mark has had enough of those shenanigans.
She really doesn't like Mark.
That's some shit, ain't it?
Is that it? Oh, no, the
Video froze.
The video just froze for a second. Oh, my Avast 1-year license fee has expired. No, the audience can't see that, but it just popped up obnoxiously in front of the damn window. And then Mary died while we were... Oh, fuck you, Avast. God damn it. Final boss of the game, Avast. That's it.
Johnny, your Avast managed to take out the virus.
It's a virus that needs to be wiped off the face of Windows.
Are you sure it won't get caught?
No, it won't get caught because
Okay.
we're not... it's not inside the raw.
Anyway, Pandora asks us why we're all alive.
Pandora's death was too violent. Avast was there to censor. I know the audience can't see what happened, but I can at least make a visual equivalent.
Can you make a Vishnu antivirus? Anyway, Pandora decides not to do any more harm.
Because we beat it enough.
Yeah.
Stop that. Fucking stop that. Okay. Stop slapping me.
With that axe. Notice the room looks a hell of a lot different too.
Hell, damn right. Like someone went nuts with a paint bucket.
Anyway, now that we've managed to send Pandora back to the darkest parts of Mary's subconscious, Mary's going to be cured now of those little mental problems she had.
Yeah.
So basically, ideal Mary's going to stay in this dream world where she belongs. And we're going back to our real world.
So she doesn't really disappear. She just goes back into the subconscious.
She becomes more of like the ideal thing for the real Mary to strive to become.
An ideal, you're right. You're absolutely right.
Absolutely. She's the ideal self. Although, how are we going to get that canister out of there?
I don't know.
My sprite changed. My guy looked like he didn't want any of that. He's all like, goodies! I want to play Groove on Fight. Aww.
What about the Dev system? It's still there.
Eh.
I'm pretty sure it'll be fine. So the real Mary just had this big ass thing sticking out of her head.
I have some tubes in my head.
Among other things.
There is nothing more for me to say. You have found your way back to the world as it should be. The smile on your face is no longer a mask, but your true self. No longer do you have to fear when you encounter problems, troubles, or pains. Just ask yourself who you are. You now will be able to withstand any adversaries and conflicts that may arise in your life. Go now into a bright and promising future.
After the series of incidents, the town gained worldwide attention. Yet now everything is back to normal. Okay.
So after getting worldwide attention, everything was back to normal?
Yeah.
No, we pay attention to it. Everything will go back to normal.
Yeah. How do you go back to normal after shit like this?
I don't know.
Remember that time the dragon tried to eat your ma? Yeah, good times.
Memories.
Back in
Second
the
name
Guido.
Guido became internationally renowned. The names of the students who were involved never became known.
Also, prejudice against Italian Americans went up by a whopping 80%.
Time has passed. Memories of the incident sank deep into their consciousness. The boys and girls who found their identities began to walk into the future not knowing what will happen, except death and taxes, as Matt established earlier.
That was the school.
Yep.
Hi, Vishnu welcomes you back to
Vishnu.
Persona 1.
Ruin the immersion.
Oh, I'll miss you guys. A last in a peace diner.
Yeah, darn, I thought we were in front of the school.
That's what I thought. Chris is laughing. Oh shit. Looks like Mark's in it for it now.
Mark is terrified.
Of heights.
Oh, I see. What are we going on? Here's a part.
Yeah. Dreamland!
So, what's everyone doing now?
They're just finally just celebrating the spoils of victory. Mary's healed though. That face looks twice as creepy as Ideal Mary though.
She does have a dev system inside her head. I'm so fucking high right now.
Uh-oh. Yeah, Mark.
What about other characters that we've seen? Like in the what about Nancy? How's she doing?
She's off screen. She's in the break part. She's at the great rap party.
Neither dead or alive.
Nah, she's alive. This also changes depending upon what scenes you get. This also somewhat changes depending upon who the fourth member is in your party.
Talking about Chris and
Yeah. Aries happy as hell now, happier more than ever.
Get this, I discovered coffee. It's fucking great.
I'm signing up for a pen pal service with this white guy in Japan.
Why is nice to look up Pandora?
It's probably just something that's... You don't forget something like that easily, you know?
Sequel bait?
Yeah, pretty much.
I
Except
see.
Pandora's not visited.
Oh, no, I imagine. No, that's the kind of a one and done sort of thing.
Swords for Groove on fight.
So, with that said...
We're about
Now
to get a
we-
picture.
That's a sprite.
Yeah.
It's not a 3D model.
Yeah, I know. That brings back memories.
I can't make out Hey You. Game? Okay.
Well, that's no fun. By the way, I can't go any faster with this, ladies and gentlemen,
No,
so...
this is technically a full motion video.
Yeah. With her sickness cured, married, finally matured into a young lady. She won many art awards and good things are happening in her life. She's happy with her mother now and has a new boyfriend. Named Yehu.
That bitch.
Hey, I mean, not for nothing, but I kind of would have paired up with Alan myself if I were Heya. Mark was arrested for doing a Shaft in the Milk Chocolate Zone. Then he went to New York to study art. His avant-garde style won acclaim with the critics who barely know the difference between true art, their ass, and a hole in the ground. But he's still having the time of his life regardless. Last he was seen trying to become a white man, and known as Michael Jackson. K. Nate Trinity Nanjo. In disguise. Huh?
He took off the ridiculous scarf.
He's wearing those little gag glasses with the squiggly eyes and the fake nose.
Groucho Marx glasses.
Yeah, exactly. His arrogance from the past has turned it out into a turn to compassion for all people. Well, you don't really yell at the demons in Persona 2 when you talk with them, so okay. There's one difference depending on the fifth member again. Yeah. Elena marries a guy who she truly loves, with the difference being her complaining about the size of his salary. Ellen becomes a model, Brad becomes a talk show host, and Chris finally becomes a husband and father of one child.
His friend Mark had met his son and immediately noticed a trait of a loner.
They both smashed his head into something. Now remember, little Takahisa. Just what was that?
Is Chris American, or is that just because
he's Japanese?
Because it's the localization.
Yeah. I like this a little bit though. How he came to be. Well, that's up for you to decide. So as he stands right now, he is a loser.
He's a loser sitting on his best friend's futon and works at 7-Eleven.
Yes.
Hey man, a job's better than no job.
I don't know, dude. I'm only making 10 hours. I made more on unemployment.
It's better than no money at all.
Yeah, so it's a Fed loan. I will go back to finish up at school. Anyway.
Well, that was depressing. Anyway.
That's it for Persona 1, ladies and gentlemen. We thank you for being a good part of this ride.
And if you didn't care, sorry.
Did you care?
I want a caption for that.
Ladies and gentlemen, caption contest. What is Philemon trying to say?
I spent all night thinking of something I couldn't. Oh, this is a Velvet Room remix.
Yeah. The area for everyone's souls.
Hey, remember that area you couldn't access? We're just going to show you one more time.
It was supposed to be in the game, they just didn't finish it. Dummied out. Do you think that's still in the world?
What? The Devayuga?
Yeah.
I don't know. We never see it transform back.
Oh, shit. A monument to Guido's nihilism.
Well, there's not much I can say, really. I mean, as the newbie to this series in general, Persona 1 has not convinced me at all.
Yeah, I know.
I wasn't just talking to you directly, I was just saying in general.
Like I was saying, I know. This is, you want to get started with this game. Persona 1's not the way to go about it. It's ancient.
Yeah. But you said it was mind-blowing in 96. How so? If you mind
We
me
never had a
asking.
story like this to begin with. Elements like this weren't really delved into too much.
Not even in the Shin Megami Tensei series?
No, Shin Megami Tensei, yeah, but... Well, actually, no, not really Shin Megami Tensei, no. Like, you never really looked into these kind of angles before, and the story concept is good for its time. It really was. Hey, it's B. Arthur.
Anyway. Well, I'm at least, there's one thing I can salvage from this, because, this is not exact. Well, maybe one day out of when I have a lot of free time in my hands, I can finally play the PSP version. I have collecting dust on my shelf.
I want you playing Tales of Symphonia so we can get to that sooner or later.
You can't tell me what to do.
Damn it.
Anyway, I forgot what I was gonna say.
Eh. I've already said everything I could say about this game. I still love it to death. It's still one of my favorites to play, but I can't easily recommend it.
I love this game, but I can't recommend it to you.
Yeah, you got other games like that. All the same, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this. All 1,000 of you still left.
I remember what I was gonna say. As much as I don't find myself going to play this game for myself, I'm at least glad I got to see the first game in the series. You know, because for a long ass time, even though this doesn't really do much to begin with, you know, I was surrounded by people that just makes constant Persona references to something like this or something like that. You know, and actually, like in part 14 of the Metro Prime playthrough that was uploaded relatively recently, someone brought up the Velvet Room, and at that time of the recording, I had no idea what the Velvet Room was. Now I do. And this playthrough was all worth it in the end.
Kojito Ergo Sum, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh boy. Okay, that's it. That's the end of the Persona Let's Play for Weekend RPGs, ladies and gentlemen.
And Vishnu wishes you all a fond farewell.
So we're going to be taking not a relatively small break. We're going to be taking a bit of a break because we have other things to record at the moment. But the next time we meet up for Weekend RPGs, ladies and gentlemen, we're handling Pokemon Generation 1.
So we'll see you then, guys.